In this lesson, we are going to learn how to build multiple conditions in Java. In this example, we require the user to enter an integer number. If the number is above 100, we print the text number more than 100. If the number is 100 or below 100, nothing is printed. This is not a good way to design program. We should always have the appropriate feedback for user. Instead of not printing any text, we should print number is below or equals to 100. If we want to print another text, says number less than or equal to 100, we can include an else block to do that. In the if and else construct, if the condition in the if is true, set A codes will be executed. Else if the condition is false, set B codes will be executed. Practice time. Pause the video and code this example. Test the program with different input test data as stated. In this example, we get two numbers from the user, and the program will print the larger number. First, we get two integer numbers from the user. Let's assume that user enter num1 as 3 and num2 as 4. We print the first part of the output larger number is. Note that we are using print and not println here, so that the larger number can be printed immediately after the text larger number is. Next, in the if statement, we evaluate the condition num1 more than num2. Since num1 is 3 and num2 is 4, the condition is effectively 3 more than 4, which is false. Since the condition is false, it will go to the else block, and it will print num2, which is 4. Assume that now the user enter num1 as 5 and num2 as 4. Next, in the if statement, we evaluate the condition num1 more than num2. Since num1 is 5 and num2 is 4, the condition is effectively 5 more than 4, which is true. Since the condition is true, it will enter the if block and print num1, which is 5. It will not go to the else block. Practice time. Pause the video and code this example. Test the program with different input test data as stated. In the previous example, if two numbers are the same, it will print num2. Now, we want to add an extra requirement to the previous example. We want to detect if the two numbers are the same. If both are the same, print the two numbers are the same. To achieve this requirement, we need to add in one more condition in the code. In this if and else construct, we add in one more if condition with condition B. If the first condition is true, set A codes will be executed. If condition A is false, check condition B. If condition B is true, set B codes will be executed. If both condition A and B are false, set C codes will be executed. Now we will go back to our example with the extra requirement. We want to detect if the two numbers are the same. If both are the same, print. The two numbers are the same. Assume that now user enter 5 for both num1 and num2. In the if statement, we evaluate the condition num1 more than num2. Since num1 is 5 and num2 is 5, the condition is effectively 5 more than 5, which is false. Next, in the else if statement, we evaluate the condition num1 less than num2. The condition is effectively 5 less than 5, which is false. Since both conditions are false, it implies that num1 is the same as num2. It will move on to the last else block, which will print the two numbers are the same. Practice time. Pause the video and code this example. Test the program with different input test data as stated. You can mix and match if and else, according to your need, to solve the problem. You can omit the else, if required. The else statement must not has any condition following it. The else statement must always be the last statement. You can have many if and else, as many as you need. So technically speaking, we can have infinite number of if and else in a program. But it is not advisable, as it make your program very complex.